Raider Nation, what the F is going on? It's your boy Mikey Raider coming to you with a positive attitude and love and good graciousness and being blessed. Happy belated Father's Day to the amazing DILFs out there, but I don't want to F you. But it's instead of a MILF, it's good to say a DILF. So happy Father's Day, you DILFs. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's been, haven't posted much about the Raiders recently, as I'm putting together an auction, selling off some personal items through my store, through an auction on my channels, because I needed to pay some bills. And I thank you guys for putting up with me and still being a friend and a fan, and I love you. That being said, hit that like, that subscribe button. Consider hitting the bell for notifications when and if I go live, which I will this week. And consider becoming a member to support me. The couple bucks it is to become a member. You'll get some exclusive early content, definitely. And some more hidden videos in the future. I promise you. All right, that being said, if you want to find out what's going on with the auction, check out my career channel. Links is down below for that YouTube channel. Let's talk some Raiders. I wanted to go live today, but I got a lot of work I got to do for some other things. And I finally got an editing software on my computer that appears to be working. I fixed my computer up as best as possible. It was built 20 years ago, no, 13, 14 years ago in like 2010. And I finally got an editing software. And so I'm going to start editing some more videos here and there. And then I'll hopefully be able to get some clips and edit them a little bit better, you know, to present some Raider clips for you guys and stuff like that. It appears to be working, so let's hope for the best. And then, no matter what, I need to get out of the house, need to go to an event or two, talk about the Raiders or do something. And even though the audio on my phone camera, which is one of the only cameras I have to walk and talk, the audio ain't the greatest. You got to use what you got to film videos, you know, until you can get something different. So I'm hopefully going to be doing some walk and talk videos where we talk Raiders or whatever. I can't go live. I don't have a data plan that's unlimited. But we'll definitely walk and talk, get exercise, get out of the house or the apartment, and get you some more videos on this channel, where I'm going to probably talk some shit. That's what Mikey Raider should be known for. I don't want that to be my MO. I am a kind-hearted person. But I seem to rant and rave a lot because my life ain't the greatest and I'm not always in a positive attitude or mental space. So I tend to take it out on the Raiders, anybody, whatever, you know. But trying to find the positivity. Trying to. So that brings me to today's video. Are you excited about the Raiders season? I mean, seriously. With knowing everything that's going on, all the turmoil, all the drama, if you guys follow it. A lot of you don't. You don't care about the drama. You're like, I just want to win, baby. But are you excited? I'm excited for football in general. I'm excited for fantasy football. But am I excited to see the product? Look, again, all Josh McDaniel hatred aside, all Derek Carr, you know, being released, Darren Waller, all of that besides. Looking at this team right now, forgetting all my hatred and everything, looking at this team, answer me the question down below on Twitter or anywhere else. Are you excited? And of course, we can break that down into 20 different categories. Okay, because that's what people, overthinkers, do. There's a million categories. Am I excited about Josh McDaniels? No. Am I excited about the team? No. Or yes. Or am I excited about, the Raiders and ticket prices? No. I'm just going to strictly talk about this from the product, meaning the team, the branding, and the upcoming football season, the schedule. Are you excited? Give me a 1 to 10, or give me a detailed answer, whatever you want. Here's my answer. Am I excited? I'm lukewarm. I am lukewarm. There's always positivity in my body that wants the Raiders to do good, for me to eat my effing words, and whatever hatred I have can be cured by winning. And while they're winning, I'll be celebrating and having a good time, as long as I can pay my bills and I have some money. But I'm lukewarm. Again, I have to take into account that I believe Jimmy Garoppolo is a poor man's Derek Carr, but with a winning record, with a better coaching staff. But he's always injured, and he's injured again, just got hurt. Again, it doesn't help make me excited. And they're going to start doing something in the coming weeks, whether it be publicity, picking up a player, or some nonsense story to try to get the fans excited. Probably around training camp. Oh, Jimmy Garoppolo's in the building! Or we signed, what's that safety? Marcus Peters! He's always been a Raider fan, grew up in Oakland. Whatever they're going to do to bring back excitement. But I'm lukewarm. I'm excited for football. I'm excited for the hope that the Raiders can play and do better. And maybe Josh McDaniels can have a resurgence as a coach. But everything I'm hearing, everything I'm seeing makes me go, I don't know. And when in doubt, listen to your gut. When in doubt, listen to your gut. And my gut tells me, I don't know. Just like the last video I made. I don't know. So I'm not excited. So for the fans that can get excited no matter what, I applaud you. You're pretty awesome. You're amazing. Can't do it. I'm a salty, old Raider fan. Everybody say, give Josh McDaniels a chance. We already have. Give him another year. We are going to. Give him your faith. No, I don't give assholes my faith. Oh, boy. But I'm looking forward to football. I'm looking forward to what the young defense can maybe put on the field, because let's be honest with you, the Raiders defense is a bunch of college athletes with not a lot of pro experience, except for, again, Chandler Jones, maybe Max Crosby. But you think about it, it's a youth. It's like the youth movement at defense. I know there's a mix of veterans, but it's not that much. It's more of a youth movement. 1 or 2 years in the league, rookies, undrafted free agents. Is that good for a defense? Because they say defense wins championships, right? Well, if defense wins championships, you would want players that have already figured it all out for at least 3 years or more, and they've been in the same system for hopefully 2 or 3 years or more, and then they put it all together. The Raiders defense doesn't look like that from my perspective. You guys can blow smoke up your ass all you want. But our first draft pick is an injured player coming off surgery. We don't know how he's going to play. Got a lot of other cornerbacks that were drafted in the later rounds. We got projects into the second year of Josh McDaniels. We got more projects on defense in the second year of Patrick Graham's system. And a lot of those projects are on their final year where they would need more money or more contracts or whatever. So it appears they're playing mix and match every year. It doesn't matter. We'll bring in the youth. They'll figure it out. And if they don't figure it out within a year or so, bam, you're gone. Let's do it again. Just do it again. I know that's the Patriot way, but it hasn't worked the previous 5 years. Since they went to probably the last Super Bowl. Maybe 4 years. I don't know. That's not a good sign for the future. Again, can everybody ball out and all of a sudden we got 3 or 4 all-pros on defense that we drafted these past two years? Maybe. So that doesn't give me excitement. Now the offensive line playing better. They were number 10 in the run game, but they were close to the bottom in the passing blocking area. Colton Miller's on his last year of the contract. We got multiple young players that seem to be playing okay, but they're kind of like projects as well. We got a couple of veterans, so I'm not going to speak badly of everybody, but then we got the multiple wide receivers. Will Hunter Renfrow be traded or released or whatever? He will be traded. Again, after injuries from other teams, it's going to happen. But we got multiple wide receivers. I think they're all slot wide receivers. Possible upset Devontae Adams, that if we don't win early, he's going to be even more pissed off. Going to create more drama, controversy. Then we got the Josh Jacobs situation. Again, we got some running backs behind him that we drafted last year that might be good. Like, do we got a solid team? We don't. I'm sorry, Raider Nation. It ain't, looking at it, not on paper or whatever you want to call it, we ain't a playoff team. Could I eat my words? Could the NFL rig it for the Raiders to go to the playoffs and the Super Bowl in their own home stadium in 2023 or 24, whatever way you look at it? Yeah, the NFL might rig it all. We might be talked about as being one of the worst teams this year. Definitely in the bottom 20s ranked. We're probably ranked 21st or 23rd right now. I don't know. Could the NFL rig it? They could. And if they rig it, will I be happy? You're damn right I will be. Will I investigate? Probably not. But we ain't got a good team. We got the hope for a good team. We got the hope for a better team. We're like Obama. Hope. Change. So I'm not excited. Not excited. Guys, and quite possibly, with the way the roster and all the situations are shaping up and looking, be honest with yourself. Look to next year. We're going to lose a bunch more players next year. So even if we play good this year, then those players that played good, they might be on their final contracts, or they might not want to play for the team again, and they're going to want more money because they played good. We haven't set ourselves up for a quality future. And people are saying, well, you got to give it time. It's the Patriot way, and you got to build from within. They're barely getting the foundation. They don't have a foundation. If Jimmy Garoppolo is your quarterback, people would say Derek Carr as well. But if Jimmy Garoppolo is your quarterback, he ain't the foundation. Will the Raiders tank for Caleb Williams or whatever that quarterback out of USC is? I don't know. They might. Do I want them to? I wish they would have drafted a rookie higher and given up some draft picks this year. But maybe they felt the quarterbacks are better next year. But still, look at it. It's still 3 years into Josh McDaniels' Patriot way. We're losing star-studded players, and we're still bringing rookie quarterbacks that might take 2 years to function. He needs 5-6 years with the plan that I'm seeing. And with all the feedback that the nation, myself included, is giving McDaniels, Mark Davis, he doesn't got 5 or 6 years. So we're constantly being screwed by the NFL, by our actual owner, by our fans that, get people fired or released because of, Twitter and this. Like, fuck. It just doesn't look good. And people say, well, you're a half-glass empty person. You're a negative person. Please be honest with yourself. Look at the roster. Look at all the moves. Again, we're rebuilding every year, it feels like. Again, with Gruden on our team, I didn't want him, but after 3 years, we got to the playoffs with his team. We got to the playoffs with his team through turmoil. That is a good team. That is a good team that you can build upon. That proved the foundation of that effing team in 2017 or whatever it was. I'm not 2017, last year, 2021. Sorry, guys. You know what I'm talking about. We had a foundation there. Again, a lot of people didn't like Carr, this or that. That's fine. But the foundation of building a family and a good team that went to the playoffs and almost beat the Bengals, that's a foundation. So the next years, you would think we're only going to get better and better and better. But again, the NFL, during that season, took our coach away. Again, I'm not solidifying anything he did or said. You guys can feed into the propaganda, BS of counterculture. I'm not going to. They did him dirty. But the NFL took the foundation away from us. Mark Davis should have stood up, fought for Gruden, not bowed to the pressure. Just say Gruden wasn't even a member of the team when these emails happened. Gruden is not that way in real life. People can change. These emails were 5, 6, 7 years ago. But Mark Davis didn't have the balls to do it and stand up for him and go against cancel culture. Because of all the NFL pressure, the this, that pressure, whatever. But we had a foundation then. And I could say that was 2.5 years into Gruden's stint. 2.5 years into it because he got, off the team in week 7 or 8 or 9 or whatever it was. So it's like 2.5 years of Gruden. Winning more every year, going to the playoffs. We're definitely into our second year with McDaniels, and I don't see the trajectory of winning constantly, and I don't see them building a good foundation at the moment. I just don't see it. Gruden built the foundation in year 1 and 2 to where in year 3, when all the turmoil happened, the foundation that they all put together and the family, they were able to overcome. The players on the team now, some of them are fighting with McDaniels. Some of them are just bowing to him, talking shit on Twitter or social media, or afraid of him into our second year. I guess he wants to rule by fear and not by respect and love. I don't see the foundation, and I don't even think it's going to happen within 3 to 4 years. that's my take on today's video. I love you guys. Have a beautiful, Monday, and I'll talk to you soon. Mikey Raider, out.